Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the 2020 GKA Distance Battles. We are on with the freestyle. Joining us today, we will also have the ladies, so men's and women's freestyle twin tip coming at you very soon. What is the distance battle if you've just joined us? Due to the COVID-19 situation, travel worldwide is really restricted. So the GKA family came up with a system, a new online competition where the riders had 2 months to record 5-minute heat, their dream heat. On the Twintip Freestyle side, they have to hit 4 different categories, depending if it's quarterfinals or semifinals or the finals. And my favorite category out of the 4 is the rider's choice. That's where they can decide to use a different family, add a different move, a little bit of style, a little bit of sauce, that secret sauce to try and make it through and become the champion of the distance battle. Starting off the day today, we are going with the ladies in the semifinals of the women's Twintip Freestyle. Let's take a look at the elimination ladder. Okay, starting off heat number 1, we have Pieper van Eersel is going to be going up against Rita Arnaus, and then we have Michaeli Sol versing up against Paula Novotná, 4 of the biggest names in women's kiteboarding so far. Let's take a look at the stats of this first heat. Pieper van Eersel coming out of the Netherlands, 21 years of age, 52 kilos, 169 centimeters tall, 3rd overall last season, and she is sponsored by Duotone, IDN, and Garmin. She is also the Netherlands champion and one of the most powerful riders we have out there. She is going to be going up against a good friend, Rita Arnaus, coming out of Sant Pere de Pescador up in Catalonia. With 25 years of age, 53 kilos, 164 centimeters tall, 4th overall last year. Wind Voyager, Brunotti, and Slingshots are her sponsors. She has such a lot of consistency, Rita. In Brazil, she landed 14 out of 14 tricks. Let's see how she's been doing in the off-season, as both of these girls, 3rd and 4th overall last year. They know what it's like to go up against each other. Good friends, and if I'm not mistaken, I can see my interview booth blinking. It looks like we have the girls joining us here in the studio. Rita, good afternoon.
Hello, Joe. How are you? How's it going?
I'm very well. Good to see you. How are you, Rita?
Good. Glad to be here competing in the distance kite battle. I am excited.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get back into the mix. It's different, but it's nice to start the gears going again, eh?
Yeah, definitely. And to see what's going on the screen, because we are always in the water when all of this is happening.
Yeah, no, definitely. Rita, one of the things we were saying, you're coming, so up in this heat, semi-final number 1, you're up against a good friend, Pieper. She was 3rd last year, you were 4th. We've been mentioning you have become so consistent after over the last season. How's the off-season been going?
Yeah, it's been good. I've been at home in San Pedro Pescado and been kiting every day, doing freestyle, hydrofoil, or just strapless, and trying to kite as much as possible, not really focusing on training because we didn't have competitions. And I had a little short notice when they told me that I was going to compete in the distance kite battle. I didn't have much time to prepare myself, but I kind of was ready for it. So anyway, I'm happy to be here, and it's been good being at home this summer, and yeah, still kiting as much as possible.
Well, that's what we want. We just want to see that smile from ear to ear. Go out there, have some fun, and yeah, looking forward to seeing this semi-final. I wish you the best of luck, and whoever takes the win, I'll be interviewing you guys when you come back. Thank you very much, Rita.
Thanks, Joe.
Bye. Well, there we have it, Rita Arnaus on the screen. She is, like she said, she didn't have a lot of notice for this competition, put it together in a very short period of time. Let's see how she's going up, because she is coming up against this lady coming onto my screen, semi-finalist number 2, Pieper van Eersel. Pieper, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Joe.
How are you, Pieper? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. It's been a long time from an interview, so that feels very good to speak with you again. I'm very good in Holland at a session today and a pretty strong win, so that's really nice.
Yeah, I saw you were out on your new dice, trying the new toys. There's some good loops, eh?
Yeah, it's really good. The new dice with the 7 meter and the new lines are super cool, and it steers super direct, so I love it for bigger.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. Pippa, last season you came off third overall, and Rita, the person you're going up against, came off fourth. You've been spending quite a lot of time on the off season. I saw you went to Greece. Tell me a little bit about what you've been up to as the quarantine came about.
When I started, I was basically 3 months at home. We were still able to kite, so that was really nice for us actually. And then later, when it all got a bit more chilled, I decided to go to Greece. And yeah, for over a month with a really good crew with Therese, Val, Jerome, and it was super nice. Made a video with Job, and that was super
Yup.
cool. And later Hannah came, so I had a really good time training hard, so that was really nice.
Nah, it's important to get the crew together, and it definitely
Yeah.
Greece seems to be the place now. Why is that place so good? Because we've seen most of the riders going over there. Tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, it was really funny actually that I actually thought I made a plan with Therese, and then as soon as I spoke with people, hey, I want to go to Greece, and then Luca came and Liam was there, so then the whole crew came together. We stayed in the same house, and it was really nice. It's a super
Yeah,
good
no,
spot. It's flat water, and can't get any better.
I bet you guys had a lot of good times on and off the water, and looking at you guys how the riding's improved on the socials. I am really looking forward to see you on
Yeah.
the water. Peeper, I wish you the best of luck. You are our first semi-finalist up against Rita. Let's see how this heat goes, and look forward to seeing you very soon.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, look, and she's back. Best of luck, Peeper. We'll see you soon, eh?
Bye bye.
Bye. Little bit of a connection there. Well, that is Pieper van Eersel getting ready the rumble, going up against Rita Arnos. What a way to start off the afternoon. Two of the biggest powerhouses we have on the women's kiteboarding. Let's see who takes the win. On the water, coming up next, we have Heat #1 semi-final women's twin tip coming at you.
Hey guys, it's Pippa van Eersel here. I'm at Repano at the moment in Greece, and the wind is super strong right now. I'm gonna pump my 8 or 9, and yeah, I hope I have a good session, and I'm gonna do my heats.
Hello, I came all the way to France to find the win. I'm currently in Port La Nouvelle, close to Grisane, and I'm gonna ride the slingshot RPM 8 meters in this flat water spot.
Two very nice locations for the girls. Starting off straight away. Slim chance there for Pippa van Eersel. Nice backside 313 there for Rita. Both of these girls firing as soon as we start. Let's take a look. Goes for that front roll. Sustented a little bit about the kite there. You can see the judges deducted some points. Still a good score. Here we have Rita. Nice extension on that Rayleigh. Fluid throughout. Good entry and exit speed. Judges giving her a higher score for that one, 6.20. Nice start for both of these ladies. Just a reminder, the categories for today for the girls is a backside 313 family, the slim chance, the KGB, and then my favorite, that rider's choice, where they can decide what move out of a different family they choose to see if they can add that little extra secret sauce to go through to the next round. Looks like Rita's edging up for something. Okay, slim chance for her, a little bit far in the distance. Fluid kite a little bit high, if I would say. It's going to be interesting to see how the judges adding up that one. Now here we have people coming at us. Okay, Hindenburger free with a little bit of a tap there. Nice maneuver from both of the girls. There you can see a little bit, got a bit more speed throughout the rotation, passing the bar in the air. Kite's still a little bit high, that's why the judges are taking some scores off of that one. And here we have Hindenburger frontside free. Cool, calm, and collected there from the Dutch lady, Pippa van Eersel. Nice move from both of these girls. Close in between them still. Rita has a bit of an advantage. Backside 313 there for Pippa. Oh, it looks like her kite was stalling. Judges are going to take some points away from that one. Nice extension, good rotation. Just looks like she, the kite unfortunately going a little bit backwards on that one. 5.10 still adding up another family. Rita moving in between the windsurfers there. In the south coast of France, she had a very little notice for this competition, what she's got for us. KGB, this was KGB, excuse me, back to blind there from Rita Arnas. Nice extension There you go, adds it up. It puts that leg up the top, stops the rotation, rotates around, looks over her shoulder. Clean landing, cool, calm and collected. Nice and simple move there for her. Once again, 3 out of 3 on the scorecards. Good way to start off the heat for both of these girls. Now it's time when they're going to start to mix it up as it comes to that midpoint. Back to the line there from Pippa. Looks like a kite again going backwards there. Looks like she was a little higher. Judges taking that into the account. You can see really sustained herself. Almost looks like, did say it was a little bit gusty. Maybe just didn't get the gust that she wanted. But still, landing maneuver back to blind there for her. Good score. She's going to be touching those 3 families. Let's see which is going to be that rider's choice from both of these ladies. Okay, looks like she's got a big difference. A little bit of decent amount of speed coming at us. Left-hand side of your screen. No, she's going to be going back out. Looks like she prefers that right foot forward. 2 minutes left on the clock. Rita on the right-hand side. She's really been doing it. You can see where that flat bit of water is. Looks like she's edging. What she got for us here? Okay, extension. Oh, it looks like she was maybe going to try and go for a heart attack. And if I'm not mistaken, Pippa there, just losing the bar on that. Looks like a KGB attempt. She was going higher than the back to blind. Yeah. Due to the fact the kite was a little bit too high, she just, when she passed the bar, just got that pull and was taken out of that rotation. And it looks like Rita there also, if she was going for an S-bend, that would be that heart attack family. So not quite getting the move. Both of the girls still close in between them. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. I'm going to say probably Pippa's going to be going for a retry of that KGB. Let's see what she's got for us here. Left-hand side of your screen goes back. Once again, still kite seems to be a bit high, not being able to pass the bar as she wanted there. Those crashes hurt. She's going on that back edge. But still, 1 minute left on the clock. Both of these girls still very close in between them. Anybody's heat at the moment. Closing seconds coming up. Last minute, girls. Last minute. Okay, Rita on the right-hand side. Missing that heart attack attempt she had before. 620, 573, 517, and then we have Pippa there with a 483, 5.0 and a 5.10. Very close in between these two ladies. It is going to come down to the last maneuver to see who can either secure or take the win. Looks like Rita's adding up a bit of speed. Yeah, there she goes, bearing off to the wind. Big heart attack, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look at the replay on that one. And Pippa also looking back to blind air pass. That was better than the one she did before. Still looks like she was probably going for that KGB. Okay, nice extension, pull through, S-bend, rotation, keeping it fluid and solid. Equal entry and exit speed, 723. Yeah, and that did improve on her score there from Pippa back to blind. Judges preferring that one. It's still, kite does seem a little bit too high on some of those maneuvers, and the judges really taking that into account. Wow, great way to start off the afternoon. Both of the girls putting some of the moves down. Huge heart attack there from Rita and us, and a nice slim chance there from Pippa van Eersel. But before we go to the scorecards, let's see the moves that made the mark in the judges' heart with these video highlights. Okay, starting off with Pippa. Here's that slim chance. Passes the bar on the water, and you can see why the judges are deducted is because the kite is high and she really doesn't get the inversion. Still scores on the board. This was a nice Hinterberger front side 3. Kite's a little bit lower, even getting a little grab in there, so adding a little bit of sauce there to that one. Backside 313 from Pippa. Nice extension on the rail. He keeps getting fluid. It looks like there's a little dull part in there. You can see a kite going backwards, and the judges really being harsh and taking points away from that one. Back to blind. This was that second attempt. Does get a more fluid rotation and gets the power, but still kite quite high for there with Pippa. Backside 313. Good extension. You can see equal entry and exit speed. This is what the judges are looking for, the commitment on that one. Average to simple slim chance here for Rita Arnaz, but again, she does continue, passes the bar in the air, just a little bit, kite a little bit lower there. Back to blind, this is one of the smaller maneuvers her from the heat, does get the inversion, tweaks that body around, landing backwards, passing the bar. Nice back to blind there from the young Spanish lady, and this is the move of the heat, heart attack, extension, S-band, determination, power, commitment, rolls through that one. Very nice heart attack there from Rita Arnaz. Wow, that was a close heat in between these two ladies. We knew it was going to be because they are 4th and 3rd overall last season. Who has taken the win? Let's go to the scorecards and see who comes out on top of the semi-final number 1. And it is Rita Arnos from Spain. Congratulations, Rita. 24.33 total with that big heart attack of 7.23. Good way to start off. She had very short notice, only had about 10 days to do the recording, went all the way up to France. Congratulations to her, and a big round of applause to Pepper van Eersel. Looks like she 20.07 average. All the moves right in the middle there, just unfortunately didn't quite have the height or the power that we saw from Rita. So taking the win in first position, semi-final number 1, Rita Arnos. Well, I know someone who is going to be happy making her way through to the finals, coming on my screen with a big smile. Rita, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Wow, that was intense. Such a tough hit.
No, really nice riding, Rita. We know you only had about 10 days. You drove all the way up to France to do all the recording. But hey, I'm going to say it again, consistent. You almost didn't miss a move. Huh? This is like Brazil once again.
Right, yeah, those 10 days there was completely no wind in my home spot. The forecast was looking really bad, and I was thinking either fly to Greece and to shoot there, but the wind forecast was not that good either. So I was like, okay, you know what, let's check the wind in France, which is 1 hour driving from my home spot. And then apparently the wind was good in Gruzan. So yeah, I was happy to get that hit in. Yeah.
You just wanted an excuse to use your new Volkswagen T5. Come on, this was the excuse.
Exactly. I was like, I need, too bad. I have to drive so far. Road trip. But yeah. And then after that, the wind picked up insanely. You know how it's in France, the Tramontana wind, it was super strong. So I was very, very lucky with that wind I got. I mean, it was gusty as well, but I was enjoying it, and I'm consistent with my tricks, so it went pretty good for me. I'm happy.
Consistency definitely paid off there, Rita. Rita, one question that we've seen coming on the stream. What does it feel like? Like as soon as we come onto the interview, like, oh, I was so stressed. That was intense. What's the difference of that stress to when you're actually on the water and you're out there with someone? Because it must be good for some things because you don't see them, but it must be worse because you don't know what they've done. Tell me a little bit about it, because it is a new format.
I'd rather be in the water doing my thing, not being behind the screen watching one hit that I've already done, like, and seeing what the other rider is gonna do. Like, oh my god, really stressful. Yeah, even more nervous than normal competition.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can get back to traveling soon. It looks like some things coming up on the cards. Let's see what happens very soon. But hey, it's good to have the community together, have the smiles, have the vibe, and congratulations on your win at semi-final. I look forward to seeing you in the finals.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rita. Take care. Ciao.
Bye.
Well, there we have it, guys and girls. Rita Arnos from heat number 1, semi-final number 1 of the winning, overtaking Pippa van Eersel. She's going to be making her way to the finals, and Pippa, who will be waiting to see who she will be joined in that small final. But before we go through to heat number 2, we're going to take a short commercial break. Welcome back, everybody. Action on the water. If you're just joining us, we had semi-final number 1 of the women's freestyle. Rita Arnos taking the win over Pippa van Eersel. And coming up next, heat number 2, semi-final number 2. Let's take a look at the ladder and see how it stands so far. Okay, as we can see there, Rita advancing to the final over Pippa. She will be in the winner's final, will be Rita, and in the small final, Pippa. Coming up next, heat number 2, Michaeli So, our current reigning world champion, is going up against Paula Novotná. Let's take a look at the stats here. Okay, Michaeli So coming out of Brazil, Taiba, 15 years of age, 58 kilos, 168 centimeters tall. She is the freestyle world champion 2019 and 2018 season, sponsored by Duotone Iron, Vivida, Gold Data, and the beautiful Villa Bella Vista Praia Posada that they have up there in Praia. What a location. She is up against Paula Novotná coming out of the Czech Republic. 27 years of age, 67 kilos, 167 centimeters tall. Paula won the Fuerteventura event last season, sponsored by Duotone Iron and 69 Slam. Both of these girls, very experienced riders. Paula, she's been at all the competitions, been competing for a long, long time, and really still keeps that determination there. You see it, winning the Fuerteventura event last season. Michaeli So, she's the young gun pushing the envelope on the women's freestyle, and she wants to make her mark here on the distance battle. Good semifinals coming up. Let's see who takes the win. But before we do so, I can see my interview booth blinking away. Coming into the booth, we have Mika. Good afternoon.
Hey Joe, how are you doing?
I'm very well. How's it going, Mika?
Here at home doing some schoolwork, you know how it is.
Oh, I'm impressed. That's good. That's good. It's you have to manage both things, eh?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta keep the whole balanced.
Keep the balance going. Keep the balance. So, Mika, over to freestyle. You were competing during the strapless competition. Now mixing it up again. You are one of the only riders that does both disciplines. Tell me a little bit about the moving it over to the twin tip. How do you feel?
I feel really good. I actually was really hard filming the video, you know, because it was always like that one trick that I wasn't able to make. So I just took such a long time to like get the video like good to the point where I thought that it was like presentable, you know. So travel from Cumbuco to Baja Grande because we were filming this video as well. So we were just like all over the place. So we tried filming it in Baja Grande, with in Achis as well. So we did a bunch of things. So it's kind of a hectic, but it worked out in the end.
No, it looks. I mean, you've got such, fortunate enough to be living in Brazil. Atins, that's where those white dunes are. They say that's one of the most beautiful places in the north of Brazil. Tell me about it.
It was the first time I've ever been there. Like it was so beautiful. Like you really need to go there to see what it's like. Like you can't really describe it, you know. Like it's a visual. You need to go there to actually see the visual. The pictures don't do it justice.
I can imagine. Well, looking forward. Hopefully we'll be able to see something like that soon. So, Mika, changing over to the freestyle, like you said, you're a perfectionist when it comes to your maneuvers. Sometimes you just want to get those things dialed. And two times world champion here, 2019, 2018. You are the girl who is pushing the movement on the freestyle and giving the guys a run for the money. How do you keep up? What kind of motivates you? Do you look at the guys, other sports? Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, usually year, like at least last year, I would always be with the guys, so I train with them, and they're always pushing me to the next level, you know. But this year, it's been really hard because I haven't really been with the guys. I haven't been with anybody actually, because except for in January, I was with Valentine. But you know, after that, nothing. So it's really hard to like keep myself motivated. But in the end, I was able to do it, and I was able to shoot the video. So I'm just stoked on that.
Well, we're definitely stoked to have you involved on the Twintip Freestyle side as well. Reigning world champion Michaeli So on your screen. Mika, I wish you the best of luck. Semi-final coming up against Paula. Let's see how it goes. I'm really looking forward to see the action.
Me too.
Thanks, Mika. Well, there you have it, guys and girls. Michaeli So, 15 years of age, already 2 times world champion, 2018, 2019, pushing the envelope on women's kiteboarding. But she is coming up against this lady coming onto my screen, who I know wants to put a say and a stop to this on the distance battle. Paula Novotná, good afternoon.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Joe.
Hi, Paula. Liking the flower, tropical out there, eh?
Yeah. I'm in Dominican Republic now, so flowers everywhere.
You've had a pretty interesting last year, eh? You were in the Union Island, now the Cabarete. It's tropical left, right, and center for you, eh?
Yeah, I got very lucky to get stuck in paradise, and I enjoyed it to the max. Like I loved it so much, and I hope, I hope there's not going to be a big second wave, so I don't have to get stuck somewhere else. But let's see.
Yeah. No, it looks like, I mean, obviously, you know, you're super active on social media. We saw the stuff you did with Tronette over there in the Union Island, and now moving over to Cabarete. You've been kiting non-stop. Tell me a little bit about it, because one of the things we know with you, Paula, you've been competing for a very long time. You are one of the veterans on tour. Last season, taking Fuerteventura and taking off with a win. You are pushing all of the girls, and I know with this heat you want to put a stop to a run here. Tell me what you've been up to.
Well, I've been like, kiteboarding is my lifestyle, so just because I get stuck in Caribbean, I was able to do all the water sports and not just freestyle. Like, I was on my surfboard and I was like doing this wing foiling, that is this new sport that I really love. And now I also took it here to Cabarete, so I can train here. And I just enjoy all the water sports, and it makes me happy to be in the ocean. So that's why I always choose to be there by the ocean.
Yeah, I think you describe it perfectly. It's the lifestyle, it's the passion, and this is why we do it. But coming up, you have a very serious heat on your hands, coming up against Michaeli. So semi-finals, number 2 of the day. Paula, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope to see you very soon, eh?
Thank you so much. See you on the
Thanks,
water.
Paula. Take care. Bye. Well, there we have it, guys and girls. Paula Novotná, as I said, such a consistent rider. Man, does this girl have some power, and she's going to need it coming up against our reigning world champion. Both of these girls have a hard heat on their hands coming at you on your screen. Semi-final number 2, Michaeli Sol, Paula Novotná.
Hey guys, so I just turned in the distance battle video. For both heats I was on my 10, the conditions were a bit gusty, but I did them in 2 different locations. The semi-final I did in Cauipi, and the final I did in Baja Grande. Both conditions were a bit tough. The wind in Cauipi hasn't been the best this year, but I still managed to do all my tricks. It was flat water there, so that's really good. But in Baja Grande it was really, it was challenging. It was really choppy. The wind direction wasn't the best, so it was a bit hard. It was a bit light as well. But I ended up being able to do it, and yeah, I'm super stoked. I hope you guys liked the video.
My hair. Hey guys, it's pretty windy, my hair is going crazy. My name is Paula Novotná, and I'm about to go to ride my semi-final. We are in Greece in a spot called Simari. The wind is pretty strong. I'm going on my 9 meter. It's a little bit gusty, but the water is super flat, butter flat. I'm super excited to go into the semi-final. Let's go ride.
Well, that's some super excitement there from Paula and Michaeli Sol on the left-hand side of your screen. Paula coming on the right-hand side. Boom! Big backside 313 to start off the heat. Talk about mowing the lawn there from Paula Novotná. And here we have Michaeli Sol on the left-hand side. Slim 5. Textbook from there. 2 big moves from both of these girls. Here we have Paula. Extension gets the Rayleigh there. Backside 313 almost takes out that guy. If she had missed that guy would have had it tangle. 680, and here 8.80, slim chance 5. Look at the kite position. You can see powers through, entry and exit, and she just stomps the landing. Great riding from both of these girls. Paula right back at it. Going for a slim, solid landing. Unfortunately, the recording's a little bit foggy there, but we can see it here on the highlights. 767. Man, these girls are throwing some big numbers out of. Really good riding there from Paula. Michaeli Sol on the left-hand side of your screen coming at us. The beautiful lagoon of Cauipi. That is the playground for Twintip Freestyle. So many champions have been made and created at that lagoon. You got Bebe, Carlos Mario, who we miss, and looking forward to see him come back very soon. The young Michaeli Sol here on your screen. 3.5 minutes left of this heat. Paula coming with a serious amount of speed. Huge heart attack from her. That's one of the best we've seen so far. And no wonder judges loving that one. Commitment, power, trajectory, speed. This is what the judges are looking for. 9.20. What a heat Paula Novotná is putting on. Mika is going to have to up her game if she wants to get past the young Czech lady coming in. Hinterberger, 5 textbook again. She makes it look so easy. This reminds me of the days of Aaron, where the moves, there's such a technical difficulty of what she's just done there, 8.47. But because she does it so smoothly and easily, it almost looks less than it is. But man, that is a huge Hinterberger 5 there from Mikaeli. So 8.47 on the cards. Both of these girls are throwing moves down in this semi-final number 2, 2.5 minutes. The Meridian, the Ecuador, half time here in this heat number 2. Let's see what it is. Looks like we can see Paula on the right-hand side. Recording very foggy, unfortunately, from her, but she didn't have a lot of time, and is what she could do to get it towards us. A lot of people kiting there in between her. It looks like she's that second kite, just whipping it down now. Let's see if she can get a move. As we mentioned, they have to touch 4 categories. Backside 313, Slim Chance, KGB, and then the Rider's Choice. That's secret sauce where they can mix it up. Looks like we got powering through. Unfortunately, Paula coming up against someone there. KGB, once again, textbook there for Mikaeli. So that is that back roll with the rotation, that 3 rotation. Beautiful there. 8.5, you can just see. Also getting that second hand right back on the bar really shows the control she has with that back roll, backside 3. Really nice KGB there from Mika. 8 across the board. What a way to be doing the heat. But hey, semi-final GK Distance Battle 2020. You got to bring out the arsenal of weapons if you want to get past anybody, because there ain't no easy heat these days in the women's kiteboarding. Okay, looks like you got coming out like a bat out of hell. I can see Paula powering towards her. She's going to be making this move right in front of that guy on the shore. What's she got for us? No, deciding against it on that one. She already got 3 scores, hit 3 categories. I haven't seen her do a KGB, and Paula has a very powerful KGB. I put my money coming towards that. Okay, Mika, backside 313. Suspended a little bit on her kite there. You can see she lost a little bit of her speed out on the exit of that move. This is why the judges down in the points on that one, 6.67. Still, almost a 7 score up there. 4 categories being touched there from the young Brazilian. Great way to be doing this semi-final. Let's see, cutting it close, Paula Novotná. I'm going to say this is going to be the last move. Will she make the difference? She's got the highest score of the heat with that huge heart attack, 920. Yes, it is. Here it is, ladies and gents. KGB. Does she land it? Yes, she does. Not the perfect landing. Let's see in the replay. Comes around, whips it. Almost like pulling it together, and you can see a kite going back a bit. That is why the judges are deducted points, 7.5 for that KGB. Wow, we knew it was going to be close in between these two ladies. Power on the water. The biggest scores we've seen so far. Paula Novotná taking the highest score with that 9.2, if my memory serves me well. And Mika, 8 across the board. Consistency there. We're going to have to get our calculators out. But before we do so, let's see the moves chosen by the judges for the different categories with these video highlights. Okay, starting off, Slim Chance 5, look at that, just the rotation, inversion, gets that front side 5 and stomps it, shows the control throughout the move. Hinterberger 5, looks around, look at the kite position, just gets pulled through the apex there, 8.47 there for Mikaeli Sol. KGB tweaks it up, there's that foot, changes the rotation, looks around, keeps the bar close to her hip, stomps the landing, 2 hands on the bar, showing the control that she has. And a normal backside 313, just coming a little bit of off rotation there, costing her a bit with that 6.67, still good scores. Big backside 313 there, tweaking it out from Paula Novotná, almost taking out that guy as well, 660 on the board. This is a very nice Slim Chance. Once again, it's the commitment, the risk factor. Look at the travel. She starts and lands with a big amount of distance and a good amount of speed. Judges loving that. This is a huge heart attack. Look at the kite position. Throwing that kite down mid-maneuver. And the KGB, unfortunately, not quite getting the landing. I'm impressed she kept that together. And due to the fact the kite going back, judges deducting points for that one. Well, we're going to have to get the calculator out. I would need a scientist to see who has taken the win. Let's go to the scorecards and see who has taken semi-final number 2. And the winner is, with a huge total, Micaele Sol from Brazil, 32.23 points out of 40. That is huge. 8s across the board, and then that 6.67, amazing riding from her. Paula Novotná took the biggest move of the competition so far with that 9.20, just unfortunately a 30.97 total average. Mika getting the upper hand, but man, if she had got that KGB clean, this would have been very, very close. A big round of applause to both of these ladies. Wow, coming off with the win with one of the biggest totals we've seen so far. 8 across the boards onto my screen. Micaele Sol, congratulations.
Hey Joe, super stoked with my performance. And yeah, it was great to watch.
Looking good, super consistent. That slim 5, I love the way you just like stomp the landing. It's like, dong, this is mine. I got this. No, amazing, Mika. Really, really good,
Thanks. On the Hinter 5, I just got like this huge gust and I was like, why not just go for it? And I went for it, you know? Like you can literally see me like going through there and getting the extra pull, you know? Like, phew.
Yeah, in the end, this is what the judges are looking for. Once again, we've been saying it about on the guys on the quarterfinals. It's the quality over the quantity. It's not spin to win. And one of the things we can really see with your kiting, you have the kite position and you're going, it's the commitment. But hey, Paula, that heart attack, the 3 with that 9.20, she gave you a run for your money, eh?
Oh yeah, for sure. My heart was like, whoa, you know, I was like, oh God, what's going to happen now? But it all turned out well. Yeah, sick.
Yeah, no, congratulations, Mika. Really looking forward to seeing you go through to that final. And Paula Novotná, also a big congratulations. So I will see you very soon, Mika. One more time, congratulations, felicitaciones, and I look forward to the final, eh?
Can't wait. Thank you, Joe.
Bye, Mika. Take care. Well, there we have Micaele Sol. She is our second finalist. So she's going to be going up against a good friend, Rita Arnos, in that winners final, which will be on Sunday, 8 o'clock Central European time. And then for the small final, we have Pippa van Iersel is going to be going up against Paula Novotná, action on the water. Before we move over to the men's, as we're going to be starting with the men's freestyle, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. I like the old classical music there to start off the afternoon there with the F1 advert coming up. And starting off, we are moving over to the men's freestyle. The boys are coming out on the water. Semi-finals are going to be starting. Let's take a look at the elimination ladder and see what the boys are up to. Okay, so starting off the afternoon, we have the two F1 teammates, Liam Whaley, Maxime Chablot. Both of these guys were in the run for the World Championships last year. They were all in between those two, Adeudi and Valentin Rodriguez. They were always battling it out. Liam coming off with third overall and Maxime with fourth. Then we were going to be moving over to heat number 2 with Juan Rodriguez and Adeudi Corniel. Those boys have been hanging out in Cabarete for the whole quarantine. Very good friends. Action is going to be coming at you on your screen. Let's take a look at the stats of this first heat. Number 1 semi-final in between these two guys. Liam Whaley coming out of my hometown of Tarifa, Spain. 23 years of age, 75 kilos, 183 centimeters tall. He was the Tour champion of 2015 and he is sponsored by F1 in Manera. What can I say about Liam? He's been riding insane and one of the most complete riders we have out there. Third overall last season, and then in the Big Airs, also one of the best riders we've seen so far. Really looking forward to see him coming up against this man, Maxime Chablot, coming out of Switzerland, 19 years of age, 70 kilos, 178 centimeters tall, 4th overall last season, sponsored by F1 Manera and BCGE. One of the things about Maxime also is he is a world champion free ride skier. You see this guy flip and rotate, and now you can really understand. Both of these boys knows what it is to win events. They know what it is to be on the podiums, and they've been up against each other time after time. Good friends off the water, but once it's on the water, it is war. What a semi-final we have coming at you very soon. But before we do so, I can see my little interview booth blinking, coming at you from Spain. Liam, good afternoon.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm very good. I know someone who's just come off of the water in Balneario, eh?
Pretty much, and I lost my key, dude, so I'm stuck in the car park.
Why doesn't
but at
that
least there's good
surprise
4G
me?
and you can hear me this time, right?
This is good. We can actually talk. This is an improvement. Liam, one of the things we've been saying, you came 3rd overall last season, and then also you were in the run for the World Championship title, pushing the envelope and also on the big air. What has it been so far? Because due to the lack of events, how have you kept yourself motivated? Because living in Tarifa, I see you with more fire than ever.
Yeah, man, 100%. I mean, this coronavirus thing, it's been like, obviously it's been tough for a lot of people, but for me, in particular, it's actually been something pretty positive. Like, my mentality has changed a lot, and I've realized that there's a lot of opportunities out there. It's not only competition, you know, it's video pods, just having fun, living the lifestyle a bit. And, you know, I've been doing a few different kind of a bit more commercial jobs this summer, which has been fun to like work in that sector a little bit and do something completely different. And I actually realized like mentally for me, it works better not to just focus on one thing. You know, when I'm doing other fun things around kiting, you know, the lifestyle of kiting is insane, and it brings you so many opportunities. So I'm doing all of those, taking advantage of all of those opportunities, and then I come back to kiting, I come so much more motivated. And, you know, before Greece, I was in Ibiza, you know, I was with my friends, just having fun, going on boats and just like enjoying life and not thinking about kiting at all. And then I went to Greece and I rode better than ever. So for me, that's how my mind works. And yeah, the balance.
Yeah, I think that's the word. It's the balance. It's finding that niche spot. I mean, Liam, you're one of the guys pushing let's say, pushing the way of where to take the sport so far. There's a lot of different virtues out there. Where do you see the sport going? Because one of the things we see, especially with your riding, you're looking for the quality over quantity. It's not to do triple spins or that. It really is to tweak the grabs, to add the difficulty. Where do you see the sport going? Because you are one of the guys at the front lines.
I mean, in freestyle, there's definitely so many talented guys out there at the moment. Due to the competition format, we've been a little bit pushed into one corner and always doing the same 4 tricks. Even though these tricks are insane, they get very repetitive, you know, and they're not too good on the body because it's just about going big and like landing super hard and rotating more. So yeah, man, I think this quarantine and 1 year without competition has been good for everybody to realize, you know, to just go out there and train, have some more time without that competition pressure and be able to focus on, you know, innovating, trying out new stuff and not worrying like, I'm trying out this new stuff, I'm wasting my time because these tricks don't count for competition. And I think also like judges and people within the organization of the tour have kind of realized, because we've had conversations with them, and, you know, to push that sport in the direction, at least within freestyle, like start doing some other tricks, you know, adding more grabs, rewinds, all of these new tricks that, you know, if they're explained well, you can understand the technicality of them. And I think people will appreciate them just as much as they appreciate huge 900s or triple handle passes or whatever.
Yeah, no, I think it is the way forward. And hey, it looks like it is going by all the riding you guys. Liam, I wish you the best of luck. You are our first semi-finalist. I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the water. And yeah, I will see you very soon, my friend. Take care, huh?
Thanks, Joe. Bring me my car key. Bring
Bye,
me my
man. Take care. Well, there we have it. Liam Whaley on your screen. As we mentioned, one of the frontline riders out there pushing the envelope on freestyle. Really good words from him, wishing him the best of luck in semi-final. But he is up against his teammate coming on my screen now, Maxime Chavelot. Good afternoon, Maxime.
What's up, Joe? How are you doing?
I'm very well. How's things, man?
Very good, very good. Can't complain.
Yeah. So Maxime, you told me when you're in the quarterfinals, you said you weren't too happy about your quarterfinal heat, but wait for the semis. You got me anxious. I've been nervous for the last couple of days. Huh?
Yeah, I'm also quite nervous actually, to be honest. I have no idea what Liam did for his semi-final heat. He actually filmed it in Greece while I was there, but that day I was taking a day off, so I didn't see him filming it. And yeah, I have some good tricks coming up, but I mean, Liam is a rider that scores quite a lot on his tricks, like with adding grabs and having a lot of power in good kite position. So yeah, I'm actually pretty nervous and pretty excited at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, a heat in between you guys, but to be honest, any heat with the top guys now, there is no easy heat. But when it comes up against you two, you ride together a lot, you've competed together a lot. He came third last season, you came fourth. It's no stranger for you two to be battling it out on the water.
Yeah, to be honest, I cannot remember a heat where I beat Liam like man to man. I think pretty much every single time I came out on top at an event was because we were just in the separate table. Like r- I've been thinking about it those past 2 days, and I'm not sure I've beat him once. But yeah, it would be nice to get him this time, maybe. Let's see. He's been a
Yeah.
big rival for a long time.
It's cool. Now, it's also one of the things. It's good to see the vibe on and off the water. And one of the things Liam was mentioning before, which is kind of a conversation I had with you at the quarterfinals, is where you guys are taking the sport. Like you said, on the lighter wind conditions to me the other day, add in the grabs. That back mode with 2 grabs, brutal. That was it. That's kind of what we want to see. And then we see riders like Artur and Liam adding the rewinds. Do you have the same thought process? Because obviously you're also a world champion in freeride skiing, so I guess you take things from different aspects.
Yeah, definitely. Adding grabs is always fun, and it just adds this little technical difficulty, but that's not necessarily gonna hurt you trying it, or you're not really gonna take big crashes trying it. So you basically can try it as many times as you want, and at the end of the day, it's not the tricks that you land first try that are the most exciting to land. It's the tricks that you take 2 or 3 days going to a perfect lagoon in Brazil and having to try 100 to 1,000 times until you land it. And those are the coolest tricks to land. And that's why adding grabs is a way to get those 1,000 tries in without hurting your back or your knees or anything.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And with some of the moves you boys and girls are pulling off these days, I'm not surprised. Maxime, I wish you the best of luck. You are the first semi-finalist of the men going up against Liam Whaley. Good luck, my friend, and I hope to see you very soon.
Thanks, Joe. Me too.
Bye, Maxime. Take care. Well, there we have Maxime Chablot, our semi-finalist number 2, going up against Liam Whaley. I can't wait to see this heat. This is going to be action from second number 1, semi-final number 1, Liam Whaley, Maxime Chablot on your screen.
What's up, guys? We're still in Timari, Greece. The wind has picked up, so now it's for 11 meters. The water is still flat. It's a little bit gusty, but it's not too bad. We're gonna try to get this semi-final heat. Let's go.
What's up, everyone? So for my second heat, I'm gonna be in Sicily at Gianmaria Coccoluto's home spot, and it was also 11-meter wind and perfect flat water.
Well, both of the boys on their 11s. We got Italy and Greece on the left. Okay, so on the right, front mode. Big backside 7 there from Liam. Very nice landing there from Mr. Whaley, stomping it. Okay, here's that front mode. Getting a little grab on the backside there. Very nice. Look at the rotation speed. That is a 670. And then a huge backside 317 there from Liam. Getting held a little bit at the end there, but still that is a solid way to start off the heat for both of them. Very nice riding. We can see now with the doubles kind of what we're saying about that quality over quantity. To get into those 8 to 9 points, the guys really have to mix it up. And we can see Liam, that is a huge backside 317, getting a 753 for that. Let's see what he's got here. Front blind mode, double grab if I'm not mistaken. KGB 5 on the right hand side by Maxime. I love this front blind mode from Liam. Okay, inversion. Look how his foot just goes up. He's grabbing the tail, comes around, grabs the nose, rotates. 7.2 for a single pass. This is what we're talking about. 783 KGB5. Kite position's good. Really fluid rotation there from Maxime. Whoa, these boys mean business. 753, 720. Okay. Back mode, will he get a 7? He does! Back mode 7. Look how he stalled that first part of the rotation. Let's see what the judge is like there. There's the photo right there. 8.6 back mode 7 there from Liam. That was huge. Really like how he tweaks out that first back mode. You can see keeping the horizontal axis so he doesn't go as inverted as what the judges are like. Big backside 317 there for Maxime. Very nice kite position on that one. I'm going to say that's a little bit bigger and better than the one from Liam. 760 there on the cards. Very nice between these two boys. They are going at it. KGB5 there for Liam Whaley. Little smaller than we normally used to see him from him, but consistency. And okay, grabbing the nose there, so adding a little bit of flair as we've been mentioning. 733 there for the KGB5 from Mr. Whaley. Not even halfway through the heat, and these boys already have 4 and 3 categories touched. So it looks like Maxime's coming towards us with a bit of speed. No, he's going to be going the other way. Liam also. So now is where Liam will start to try and improve on his scores. The categories KGB, front blind mode, backside 313, and rider's choice. If I know Liam, he's going to be going for something big to him in that rider's choice section to see what he's got for us. Okay, Maxime, both of the boys taking off. Maxime with a huge back mode 7 on the right-hand side of your screen. And Liam looked, if I'm not mistaken, he was going for a front mode 5. Got a bit more height, 6'8". Look how he tweaks that, how he throws the hip. If I know Liam well enough, he's going to be looking for that front mode 5. And this is a huge back mode 7, 9.07 there. Maxime claims the landing. Difference between the two boys, he had a cleaner landing, a little bit more inverted Maxime. Liam's was a little bit more horizontal, which was score higher, but the landing gave it to him. Liam didn't have quite a control. Very close in between. Good to see the judges making a difference. Liam, yeah, he is looking for that front blind mode 5. One of the few riders to have landed that. Maxime getting completely over-rotated there. Unusual to see him crash like that. Looks like he was probably going to go for KGB7 there. And once again, look how he tweaks that hip, throws it around. Just unfortunately, he doesn't have the bar close enough to be able to continue around for that 5 rotation. Liam Whaley is one of the most determined riders I know out there, and he's going to be going for this trick. He wants it. He already has the solid scores up there, so he's just trying to improve the maneuvers. Coming out with speed, 11 meters at the beautiful location of Greece. 1, can he get the second? Oh, looks like he's trying for it, not quite getting it. And Maxime there. Looks like he passed the bar in the air that time. So Liam, look how he whips the hip. That goes around in there. He'd be looking for that extra 180, but not quite being able to get it. KGB5, 633 on the cards. Got caught up a little bit. Looks like he got caught by a gust and the kite a little bit higher there. Still, Maxime, he had a better one before, so that won't improve his score. Liam coming at you. 30 seconds left on the clock. Will this be the attempt? Goes up again. Yep, he's got the height. Oh, not getting the rotation there, unfortunately. Keeping himself, this is, as I mentioned, determination. And Maxime, big KGB 5 one more time, but the kite kind of going backwards and the positioning not so good on that one. Another front blind mode, but he's going for the double. That is one of the hardest moves out there so far. If he can land this double, not quite yet. Improving that KGB5 fluid rotation. Very nice there for Mr. Chablot. 723 on the cards. Wow, now that was an action-packed semi-final number 1. We knew it was going to be between these boys. We're going to have to get a calculator out to see who takes the win of that one. But before we do so, let's take a look at those beast moves one more time. Highlights coming at you. Starting off with a bang, backside 317 from Liam. Look at the height, the fluidity throughout the move. Got a good amount of power off of that 753. Chromo double grab. Look at this, is what we're talking about. A single pass or a single rotation handle pass with 2 grabs, stylish getting more. this back mode, there's the photo there. Look how he changes from inversion to horizontal rotation. This is why the judges are giving him such a big score for that one, 860. And then a nose grab, KGB 5 there. Not as big as we're used to seeing from him, but still scores on the card, 733. Front blind mode, sweet, calm and collected there from Mr. Chablo. Looks like he got a little bit of a grab there, 670, just not as inverted or powerful as there from Mr. Whaley. This is that big KGB 5. Fluidity, once again, kite position, very nice there from Maxime. Backside 317, he's got the height and the kite position, very nice there. Little quarter up on the landing, but still a big move. And then this back mode 7 doesn't get much better. A little bit more inverted than Liam, but the landing is where the difference. He comes and lands it clean. That's where the judges have marked the difference between the two. Well, I don't know if you back at home have got the calculator out. That was as close as it gets, but it was going to be in between these two F1 riders. Let's go to the scorecards and see who's taken the win. And coming out on top in first position, 31.20 total points. Maxime Chablo, congratulations with a huge 9.07 there for that back mode 7. Liam Whaley close behind, 30.67 total. Second position, unfortunate to see Liam going out. 860 was that biggest score, also with a back mode 7. Incredible riding from both of these guys, but it is Mr. Chablo taking the win. Maxime coming onto the screen. Congratulations, Maxime. You have got to be stoked.
Yee. Man, I can't believe it. I don't know what to say. I was like the whole time thinking, wait, it's so tight. Like looking at the scores, like just like this, it looked even almost like a tie. So I was like, oh my God.
No, I mean, we knew it was going to be a hard heat in between you two guys, but Maxime, that back mode 7, it was insane. Really good riding, and then improving on that KGB 5. Looks like Coccoluto's place really goes with you, eh?
Yeah, it does. Well, the sad thing is that that was pretty much the only good windy day we had that trip. Like we were really quite unlucky there. The wind didn't play good with us, but it's definitely an insane spot and flat water. Actually pretty shallow. Like on one of those KGBs where I crashed, I kind of hurt myself a little bit on my ribs. But yeah, I mean, I'm really happy.
Hey Maxine, if there's no pain, there's no gain. And dude, have you gained going through to the finals? Coming over Liam Whaley, that was a very hard heat. But congratulations, dude. Amazing riding, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Thanks, Joe. Me too. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, take care, Maxine. Ciao.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Well, there we have Maxime Chablo. What a big win there for him, putting in some solid moves there. Liam Whaley closely behind. We knew it was going to be tight, but Maxime getting the upper hand in this case. Wow, what a way to start off the men's freestyle heat semi-final number 1. Maxime Chablo moving through to the finals. And let's see who will be coming up next. But before we do so, we're going to go to a short commercial break.
Since 2001, our mission is to make the best kiteboarding equipment to guarantee that every kite session is the best. ClickBar, TechStream, or Trinity Techs are just some of the many groundbreaking innovations we have created. This season, we proudly introduce strong, light, and superior products. SLS. SLS products are equipped with the newest, most innovative, and simply best materials available for kiteboarding, tuned to the millimeter over countless hours. This is our magic collection, which makes you smile. It's time for SLS.
Wow, what an afternoon so far. Semi-finals days of the GKA Distance Battle 2020 men's and women's freestyle. If you're just joining us, what an afternoon has been. Action coming at you right away. We are going to be going through to semi-final number 2 of the men. Let's take a look at the elimination ladder. Okay, there we can see two very good friends that have been hanging out in the Dominican Republic together since the beginning of the quarantine. Juan Rodriguez is going up against Adeudi Corniel. The winner of that heat will be joining Maxime Chablot in that winner's final. And number 2 will be going up against Liam Whaley in that small final. Let's take a look at the individual stats on these guys. Juan Rodriguez coming out of Colombia, 21 years of age, 68 kilos, 167 centimeters tall, 11th overall last season in 2019. Sponsored by Go to Kite Team and just joined the Eras family, one of the most vibey riders out there so far. He is going up against his good friend, the Pantera, Adeudi Corniel from the Dominican Republic. Comes from a family of Kitans there with his older brother Ariel as well. They know what it is when it comes down to Cabarete, Dominican Republic. 20 years of age, 80 kilos, 175. Vice Freestyle World Champion 2019, 2018. This guy is hungry. He is also part of the Go to Kite Team, Red Bull, Hilux, Ronix, Dental Clinica, Cabarete, Creso, and Pani. A lot of support there for the young Dominican Republic. What a way to start off and to end off the afternoon with this semi-final number 2. Coming onto my screen, and these guys are such good friends. They're even in the same house. Adeudi Corniel, Juan Rodriguez. Buenas tardes. Hi guys, can you hear me out there? I think you guys might be on mute. Come and press the button. Adeudi, can you hear me? 1 minute. Looks like we got a little connection sound issue. Look at this. This is what I was saying. Both of the boys, friends on and off the water, they're hanging out at the same house. Let's give them a moment because I think they will be able to reconnect with us. But let's talk a little bit more about them. Both of them are part of the Go to Kite team. Adeudi, he has been vice world champion 2 times. He has so much power. They called him La Pantera Negra, the Black Panther. And he's up against his very good friend Juan Rodriguez. Throughout the last season has improved hugely. He came 11th overall last season. But unfortunately, now he is going up against a very big rider. Will he be able to push through and come past Adeudi? We will have to find out very soon. And we can just see the good vibes they have there joining us from the same house. But if I'm not mistaken, unfortunately, it might look, I'm just getting some info in here. It looks like, unfortunately, we won't be able to be joined by them there with the interview, but we will be joining the winner. Let's see if they can sort out that connection. Come on, boys, you can do it by the end of the heat. So, semi-final number 2, Adeudi Corniel, Juan Rodriguez coming at you.
Hey guys, here you are, Juan Rodriguez in La Boca time. The condition is good, it's light wind. I have size 30 meters aeroskite. And yeah, I'll go try round 2. See you on the water, guys. Phew. Yeah.
Hello guys, my name is Adeudi Corniel. I'm here in La Boca, Dominican Republic. I'm riding my 10 meter and I'm doing heat 2. Cheers guys.
Okay, stop.
Well, as they said, it is La Boca time in one of the most beautiful locations. Flat water, La Boca, Cabarete, what a place to ride. Starting off, we have Juan Rodriguez, backside 317. Looks like he sustented himself a little bit on the kite there. And a huge KGB7 there from Adeudi. What a way to start off. Yeah, judges taking that to the count. You can see he's really hanging off of his kite there, so getting points deducted. And a KGB7 here from Adeudi. This guy has so much commitment. Perfect takeoff, perfect landing. That is huge with that back roll, with that front side 7. Really nice maneuver there from Adeudi Corniel. 9:17, 6:67 on the cards. Just over 4 minutes left of action of the semi-final number 2 of the GKA Distance Battle 2020. La Boca location out of Cabarete. So much history has come out of Cabarete kiting. Actually, Adeudi's older brother Ariel won the Cabarete GKA back in the time. So yeah, history and family out there. Oh, it looks like Juan getting his leash caught around his harness hook there. So that was a heart attack. So he's not going to be happy looking for that one. Adeudi backside 317 textbook. You can just see how the amount of pop Adeudi, the amount of speed and power he produces off of that pop. You can see Juan needs to get that kite lower if he wants to be taking out the Pantera. You can see looks like a little bit lighter, and Adeudi going for a backside 317. Perfect horizontal rotation, commitment, risk factor. You know, if he missed that, he'd probably have to be caught up in a wheelchair. So yeah, very good riding there from the Black Panther. Looks like Adele going for another trick. Right foot forward. Okay, front, move to blind. Got a little grab in that, but a huge butt check on that one. Judge is going to be deducting a lot of points there. Heart attack 5. Calm, cool, and collected is a very technical maneuver, but once again, Juan, he needs to get a bit more speed if he wants to be taking out Adele. Yep, 3.93 does. Well, that's a tap. That's not going to be cool to grab, and comes down and whips the board around. Judges deducting big for that one. 7.57 there for that heart attack 5. Juan has improved so much over the last season. It's really good to see the consistency. We saw him in the quarterfinals putting on a solid heat. Big front blind move there from Adele. Very nice. 5.73. Didn't add a grab into it, but still you can see the kite very low, even having to grab the line to be able to get that back off. So very nice front blind over there from Adele Cornell. Halfway through this semi-final number 2 here on the water. Both of the boys riding in La Boca. Great friends on and off the water. This is what we want to see. Friends off the water and then warriors out there. I know both of these boys, they want blood. And let's see who can take the win and go through to the final to join Maxime Chablot to see who will be crowned the winner of the GK distance battle. Juan Rodriguez taking off KGB 5. That's nice. Ah, it's just getting caught up on the landing. That was unfortunate. It was nice. Once again, that kite went up, so as he passed the bar, he was already getting pulled, not getting pulled horizontally, getting pulled vertically and skipping out of that edge. Still nice maneuver, another move on the cards. Okay, the Pantera Adele, he's got, look at the amount of speed. This is what marks the difference with this guy. Boom, look at the edge, heart attack 5. Whips it around, not the cleanest landing, but there is a lot of speed. 780, you can see the judges taking away a few points because he whips the board around, probably looking for the 7, but still big maneuver. We saw him get a 9.3, if I'm not mistaken, in the quarterfinals for that extra 180 rotation. Good to see the judges paying attention to the detail and marking the difference there. Just coming up on the last minute of this semi-final number 2. Looks like Juan's going to be going for a trick. What's he got for us? Okay, front blind move. Very small, not a big front blind move. I'm doubting that's going to be over the 4 point something. Yeah, 4.73. Good inversion. He really does flip the body. It is a full front flip there. But once again, when you're going up against the big guns like Adele, he is going to have to step up his game. 45 seconds, but hey, it ain't over until the buzzer. Adele coming at you right-hand side. Oh, looks like he was trying to repeat that front blind move, adding a grab into it, but not being able to get the full rotation. Juan, KGB, can he stick it? Yes, okay, normal KGB. They probably looking for something bigger, but yeah, still getting another move on the cards, and Adele just having some fun out there with a double front roll. He can land triple handle passes, but double front roll he misses. Okay, Juan Rodriguez, one more chance. Let's get the end of this heat. Yeah, so front roll grab 117. That ain't going to improve his general score there. Will we see something else from Juan? There was about 15 seconds left on the clock. 498 for that normal KGB. And no, that's it. That's all, folks. What a heat. What a heat between these two friends out on the water. Beautiful location of Cabarete La Boca, that lagoon in the Dominican Republic. That place has something in the water. So many champions coming out of there. Really cool to see the friends on and off the water battling it out. Let's see with some highlight replays the moves that made the mark. Okay, so starting off the day, a backside 317, 667 there. You can see the kite was high and he was hanging on it. Judges taking away the scores. Without a doubt, this heart attack 5 much better. Lands with speed, equal entry and exit. He's at least getting a bit caught up there. Really like how he whips the board around. That is super technical. Just needs to add a little bit of power. Normal KGB, we saw him try a KGB 5, but get yanked out, unfortunately. So Juan Rodriguez now, the Pantera, KGB 7. Boom, look, the kite does, he's not even using the kite and lands with the same amount of power. That is a huge move. Backside 317. Could extend a little bit more on the railing to get into those 8s, but that is a big score, 767. Front blind mode, looks like he was trying to go for the grab, not quite getting it, but very nice. That kite was way low. And this big heart attack 5, really, just you can see the power and determination through the rotations with the Pantera. Wow, once again, great to see the boys at it on the water in La Boca. Adeudi going all in 120%, and Juan Rodriguez putting in a solid performance, just not quite getting some of the bigger moves that he wanted. Let's go to the scorecards and see who has taken the win of this heat. And in first position with a 30.37 total average and a big 917 in the mix, Adeudi Konya, La Pantera from the Dominican Republic. In second place, we have Juan Rodriguez, 23.90. He has improved so much over the last season. It's really cool to see that, hanging out in Cabarete is really paying off. Much more consistent, a lot more style. We're going to be seeing big things from Juan next season. What a way to end off the day. Semi-final number 2, La Pantera Negra winning that heat. Coming onto my screen, Adeudi, are you there?
That's super good.
Congratulations, guys. This is what we've been talking about, the community. Adeudi, first of all, congratulations. Felicidades, a huge heat. And Juan, orgulloso de ti. Really proud of you, dude. You have improved so much. And Adeudi, looks like he's been hanging out a lot with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really, like one of the things that I always think is that, always will train. I'm always friendly with everybody. So that was make always this part of like every time we go train, like make like so good because as me and Juan, we are both from the trade. So go to Kai team. As we treat us like a brothers, we have been already traveling for like 1 year ago, starting every events. So everything we do together. So that was make us really like make it so important, So I really appreciate like Go to Kai team how just help us as always and always putting an eyes on us, because they don't want just like for us to be just a professional kiter, so just to be completely riders and always treat us like really good and so like I'm glad I passed to the final. Like we already know what's gonna happen, and hopefully on Sunday we're gonna see each other. So thank you so much, yo.
Well, thank you very much, guys. One more time, congratulations, Adeudi. Juan, great riding, and dale duro, eh? I want to see you in the final.
By the way, Juan is pushing too much the level, guys. Like Juan is already kicking too much. He's already going super good, and I'm wishing him the best to be on top, and I hopefully want to see him on top of the podium, and I can't wait to see that. He will kick some ass. Cheers, guys.
Looking at his riding, I bet it will happen. Boys, Tigres, thank you very much. Look after you guys, and I hope to see you very soon.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, yo.
Bye. Well, there you have it, guys and girls. Adeudi Corniel coming out with the win. He will be joining Maxime Chablot in that winners final. And then we have Juan Rodriguez will be joining Liam Whaley in that small final. What a way to finish off the day. Let's have a look at the lineup. Let's see what the guys have had to done. So Maxime had to start off getting past Abuahim Mudwaki. Then he had a very big heat against Liam today, giving him that place in that final. Adeudi started off, he was up against Jean Bourdoffer, and then he just got past his good friend Juan Rodriguez there for that spot in the winners final. Liam Whaley, he started going past the Brazilian Manuel Suarez, and then unfortunately coming second against Maxime, meaning he is then that small final. And then we have Juan Rodriguez taking out Artur Gilbert in a very hard first draw, and then just coming short of Adeudi Corniel in that second heat. So the action coming out on Sunday afternoon, 8 o'clock Central European time. On the men's side is going to be the winners final between Maxime Chablot and Adeudi Corniel, and the small final will be between Liam Whaley and Juan Rodriguez. But let's not forget our queens, our warrior ladies out there, as we will also be having the finals of the women's freestyle. Let's take a look at the elimination ladder and see what's happening there. Okay, there we have the girls in action. So, as we can see, the winners final in between Rita, who got past Pippa in that first semi-final is going to be going up against Mika, who just got skinned away past Paula. What a performance from Paula in the semi-finals. So we are going to be seeing that winners final between Rita Arnaud and Michaeli So, and then the small final between Pippa van Eersel and Paula Novotná. What a way to end off this Thursday afternoon. Mark your calendars. Take everything out. Sunday afternoon, 8 o'clock Central European Time is the D-Day. It is the finals of the men's and women's Twintip Freestyle GKA Distance Battle 2020. I'm Josie Asher. I hope you enjoyed the action. Looking forward to the Sunday finals. I will see you soon. And once again, thanks again.